Hello everyone. We see Adolf Anderssen's amazing game. This game was played in 1860 in Paris, in France. Adolf Anderssen play with black pieces and the Kolisch play with white pieces. So white starts with e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, d4, Scotch game, e takes d4, bishop c4, Scotch Gambit, bishop c5 and the white castle's king side, d6, c3, create pressure on d4, bishop g4, pin this knight. So knight can't control on d4, queen b3, create pressure on f7 and also on b7. So Anderssen exchange his bishop. Bishop takes knight, but white didn't take this bishop and the first. Give a check with bishop takes f7 and check. King f8 and white also exchange his bishop. Bishop takes knight and the threat is checkmate. Rook takes bishop, g takes bishop, g5. So Anderssen want to create pressure on king side. So white didn't take this pawn and continue with queen d1. Bring back his queen on king side to create support. Queen d7. So Anderssen want to move his queen on h3. b4, create pressure on bishop. Bishop b6, bishop b2. So white want to take this pawn. So Anderssen move his pawn on d3 and open the bishop's diagonal and pin this pawn. Queen takes d3, knight e5 and the pressure on queen and also on f3. So you can see that Anderssen add his pieces into attack. Queen e2, queen h3 and the threat is clear. Knight takes f3 and check and the king has only one move. Then queen takes h2 is mate. So white support this pawn with his knight. Knight d2 and pause the video and think Anderssen's final move. So Anderssen continue with g4 and after g4 white resigned here because threat is g takes f3 and the discover check comes from rook and then after moving king queen g2 is mate. If white move his pawn from here then knight f3 check and if king moves then queen takes h2 is mate and if knight takes knight then g takes knight and check from rook and after moving king queen g2 is mate and if white first move his king then g takes f3 and the threat is checkmate and also pressure on queen. White can't take this pawn with his knight because queen g2 is mate. So white can't save both on same time. So after g4 white resigned here.